Greetings for the day. UAE Ministry of Economy Circular No. 5/2022 requires real estate agents and brokers to report specified transactions related to real estate to FIU in the prescribed format called Real Estate Activity Report, REA. The Ministry of Economy extended the applicability of filing REA to lawyers and independent legal firms. This reporting will help the authorities to track money laundering activities and control illegitimate investments in the real estate sector in UAE. This video discusses who must file REA on the goAML portal, the circumstances when REA must be reported, and the accompanying documents to be maintained and submitted. Circular No. 5/2022 took effect on 1 July 2022, mandating all the real estate brokers, agents, and law firms licensed in UAE to submit the Real Estate Activity Report to the Financial Intelligence Unit. But you do not have to file the Real Estate Activity Report for all real estate transactions, but only the buying and selling of freehold property. Further, the circular requires the filing of REA only if the payments are made by specific methods, suggesting high vulnerability to money laundering. If you are involved in purchase and sale transactions of freehold real estate, wherein the mode of payment for the entire property, or a portion of it, is any of the following, only then are you obligated to submit REA on the goAML platform. Payment for the transaction is in by virtual assets or cryptocurrencies. Payment made is via cash of a value equaling or exceeding 55,000 Emirati dirhams in a single payment or series of small connected payments. Where the payment for the freehold transaction is made using funds converted from virtual assets to make the entire or a portion payment for the property. Here, freehold real estate means the property where the owners have absolute ownership and control over the land and the property constructed on it for an infinite time. When real estate brokers and agents and law firms submit REA, the following documents are to be submitted along with the REA. Copy of identification documents of buyer and seller. Receipts, invoices and contracts. Purchase and sale agreement. The identity documents differ basis the nature of the buyer and seller, whether a natural person or a legal entity. If the party is a natural person, the identification documents to be obtained would be a valid copy of a passport or an Emirates ID. While in the case of a legal person, it would be articles of association and trade license of the entity, register of ultimate beneficial owners, copy of valid Emirate IDs or passports of all shareholders and the ultimate beneficial owners. Further, the Ministry of Economy circular clarifies that filing of the REA is an additional requirement to check financial crimes in UAE's real estate dealing, over and above the other AML reporting requirements. For example, filing a suspicious transaction report in case the transaction is suspected of involving proceeds of crime, or filing a funds freeze report when any of the parties involved in the freehold transaction is sanctioned under UNSC Consolidated List or UAE Local Terrorist List. Hope the video helps in understanding the REA reporting circumstances and documentation requirements. Follow AML UAE to stay updated on AML requirements and stay compliant.